Welcome to the 34th episode of the Dragon Master campaign. Ba-doop-ba-doop.
I was seeing if you were ready to keep going.
I wasn't.
You failed
No, I
well,
not
you
at
failed
all.
the second time, so
Okay,
now.
okay.
All right, we'll
Let's-
do a third one. How about this? All right,
Okay.
ready? Begin.
Welcome to the 34th episode of the Dragon Master campaign. So, where we left the party last week was y'all left Blackthorn City. You went to the library, found some information from Dr. Egan's journal, spoke with Boseiju, and then you returned back to Burke, spoke with Hermione, and Hermione had this theory about death and needing to restore Death's connection to the realm in order to bring peace back to the realm and be able to prevent the Hydra clan from being able to do a mission. And where we closed the episode was where she found out that the blood moon was going to happen in about 6, 7 to 8 days, and that you guys would need to accomplish this mission before that time period. You guys are all in Not Gunner's archery shop, and Hermione had just busted into the room and told you this news.
All right, well, we kind of have a clear game plan, right? We got to go to the Haunted Isles, right?
It sounds like it, yeah. Right?
Are y'all ready to go, or do y'all need to, like, get some stuff from the shop, re-up on stuff, check your bags? What? Are y'all ready?
Oh, by the way, so if you're going to travel to Smeerensburg, that's outside of Burke, right? So you won't have access to the town center storage facility, or the hideout. So the items won't be able to go back and forth between them while you're away. So I would definitely recommend getting stuff out of storage that you need and putting stuff in storage that you don't need.
Okay.
Okay.
We're probably going to have to get the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll fit in your bag of holding.
Oh, hey. That's true, actually.
Yeah, we never know when we need it. It will be probably imperative in the future if we bring it along.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think you guys want to head to Smeerensburg. That's going to be the closest city to the Shadow Temple. You guys can head on there if you want. You guys can go on Dragonback. I don't think you need me. I'll just stay here at home base and keep doing some more research on some of the other temples. And you can give me a call if you need anything from me.
Cool.
Well, I have a question real quick, Hermione. Sorry to interrupt you, Yori.
You're good.
But do you want to speak first?
No, you're fine. You're good. Go.
No, I can wait.
I was just going to say I want to stop by storage before we left because I want to get my skull.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, so, hey, Hermione, do you have any money we can have?
So last episode, I actually gave you 10 gold pieces apiece for doing such good work.
Yeah, but do you have more?
But you're actually headed to the Shadow Temple. So the Shadow Temple is actually this, old, abandoned mine shaft that some dwarfs built a long time ago. And from what I've heard, there's a lot of Berkstones down there. So you should be able to find, all kinds of, maybe other gems and diamonds and stuff.
Wait. There's a lot of Berkstones down there?
That's where Snape got all the different Berkstones.
Okay, I was about to say, I thought you thought there was only one. Okay, I'm on board.
I thought there was only one, but, there's only one real one. And she lifts up the real Berkstone.
Oh.
Yeah, but what if that isn't?
This is the real one.
How do you know?
And she lifts it up, and it kind of, emanates a little bit of black smoke, and it just has this menacing aura. This is the real one, and she nods her head frantically.
Oh.
Hey, Loaf, can you take this with you? I think this will help you while you're there.
Oh.
The Berkstone isn't a kyber crystal, is it?
The Berkstone? I don't...
Yeah.
We've been over this, Yori. Really? Why would it be a kyber? It's a black stone.
I don't know. It looks cool. It's got smoke emanating from it.
Yeah, you're right. Do you want to... I don't know.
What if we did a Arcana check on it?
Sure.
Yeah,
go ahead and roll Arcana for me.
Not me. I'm asking my friends.
I'm good at Arcana checks. Give me a sec.
The wizards and
crap.
warlocks. Let's ask them, not the ranger.
I got an 8.
Is Loaf wanting to support with this question?
I guess I'll roll. Yeah, let me just...
I know Loaf has rolled Arcana on this stone before.
It probably wasn't very good.
No, it wasn't.
It was pretty dogged the first time. This time, it's 18. Not bad, I guess.
Wow.
With an 18, you can tell that it's not a kyber crystal itself, but that there is one inside of it.
Oh.
Sick. So let's just break it.
Well,
Well,
You just gonna wait? You gonna break the Berkstone?
what do you need it for?
We gotta take it to the Shadow Temple to.
Look, we're not gonna break it.
Okay.
And then I kind of look at like Art, and then I just kind of give the face of
Art
like
gives
I'm
eyes
lying.
back.
Yeah, I'm just looking at him like, nah, we're gonna break
You're
it.
not. You're not wearing the cap anymore.
Which direction is your cap? It's,
No, he's
it's
not-
in the
he's not
backpack,
wearing
right?
it.
I'm not wearing it right now. I'm just lying
Okay.
anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Did we establish what's in the bag of holding? Did we move anything to the bag of
I
holding?
don't think we've put anything in the back of
Okay, I think it's just a bunch of. No, it's nothing. Yeah.
One of the most useless items I think we have.
Just to canonically remind everybody what I established it being was whenever you pull items out, you have a 9/10 chance to get what you asked for out of it.
So you have a 90% chance.
You have a 90% chance.
Okay, I was just that's not bad.
You could just ask a second time if it gives you the wrong
What if
thing,
it's the
right?
only thing in the bag? Wouldn't it be 100%?
It'd be 100%.
Oh, sick. Well,
Oh, so it doesn't like
That
morph
would
into
just-
something else.
Imagine how funny it would be. It's like you still got a 90%. It's just like, yeah, here you go. You didn't give me anything. Oh yeah. Whoops.
That's funny.
Don't give him ideas.
That's a good idea. But no, y'all mostly emptied it out, so there still is a chance that it gives you something
oh.
very
Mostly.
out of the blue. But
I thought I tipped that sucker on its head and emptied it.
some things got stuck in the cracks. It was not
okay.
It's
I
the
hate when that
details. The
happens.
details. Yeah, I know.
it's,
Same.
It's not.
Gotta
It's
get
not
out
a
the
three-dimensional
bidet,
space.
Baby wipes.
Yes, those are very important.
You gotta catch some dingleberries.
Yes,
in the game.
Yes.
I'd like
In game, of course.
in game. I'd like to go back to the hideout before we head to Smeerensburg
In-game
and do
dingleberries.
2 things. I just remembered I can do one more thing.
Okay, so then y'all can head back to the library briefly. Hermione will walk with you to the library. Nautilus Gunner says, "Bye, everyone."
Oh, bye,
I
not.
forgot you were here, dude. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's all right.
So I was rereading Potty. All right.
Okay.
And you know how it says when urinated or pooped into, the consumable disappears. But what if you just scoop the poop? That's not pooping into. So would it just stay in the...
Do you want to try?
I mean, maybe not in front of Hermione. I'm just wondering. It's just... I guess I'll do it later. All right.
Okay. Out of game, the answer is you aren't certain from Loaf's perspective which way it is.
Yeah, if that's the case, Lope's about to start drinking gold potions, saving his poop.
Oh my
Oh.
god, infinite money glitch.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that's an infinite
Literal
money
infinite.
glitch.
It's an
You
infinite
would
money
lose
glitch.
all of it. You would lose all of your poop.
No, you
All
wouldn't.
of your gold would
If
be
it works,
Then he's just putting poop in a thing. Just a vase if it works, the way he's asking.
But like, okay,
Yeah,
so if you
it's something
poop,
to hold the boo.
if you poop
It's an infinite
and then
money
you
glitch.
scooped it in, then you didn't poop into it, then the poop would remain. But then if you then directly poop afterward, would the poop that you scooped in stay in the potty, and then the poop you pooped into would disappear? Or would both of the poops go?
On this note, you guys are back in the library.
This is as we're walking back.
Yes. You guys have entered your hideout. Do whatever you want to do with storage. Yori, you go and grab your skull. And I think it's just about carved out. I know it's been in storage for a little while, so you probably haven't carved on it recently. We'll give it another day, I guess, and we'll say it's carved.
All right, then I'll just hold on to it here. Cool. Yeah, and then I also want to make Mountain Dew with my skillet.
Okay, so with your skillets, you have all of the ingredients: lightning moss, charcoal, and citrus fruit.
Yeah, I've got an orange, I've got 1 lightning moss, and I've got 2 charcoal.
Perfect. Go ahead and expend 1 of each, and then make a check.
Like medicine check?
Yeah, I'll just do medicine.
And I have advantage on it, right?
Yes, because of your skillet of death.
I got a 15 with advantage.
15 is good. You successfully brew up some Mountain Dew.
When ingested, you gain 1d4 dexterity for 1d4 hours. Nice.
That's
Hey, Art. I think
Yeah.
you'd like this.
pretty. Would that bring me above cap? I mean, it definitely would potentially.
No cap, yeah.
No cap. What are you at right now?
What cap are you referring to?
My dex cap. So currently
What's
I'm at
your cap?
19.
Oh, yeah.
Is 20 a cap?
20 is a soft cap. There are things that say you can't raise it above 20.
Yeah, you can go above 20. Screw that.
It's a limitation of like lesser magic items. That's the biggest stipulation. There's a ton of items that let you go past 20.
I'm okay with you going over 20. I don't personally care.
Cool.
What'd be the point of Mountain Dew if it didn't get you over 20, you know?
Yeah, right. So, was there anything else you guys wanted to do before you left Burke?
No.
I don't think so.
Nope.
No.
Wait, did we get
Are you giving me a Mountain Dew?
Did we get the microwave? We have to get the microwave, right? Was it in storage?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was in storage. You want it in
Thank you,
the bag of
David.
holding?
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think it's pretty
Wait,
important we get the easy
Do I get
oven in there.
both charges, David?
Yeah, I'm giving you the whole bottle.
You're so nice.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you. Art takes it in his hand and is super excited about it.
I'm low-key looking through your stuff.
Art says, "Thank you, sir. I will save this for later."
You're welcome.
What if I take micro sips? Can I just have like 1 point?
1 point for 4 hours.
I'm going to have to say no on that one.
I just want to sip, man. I just want that one extra to push me up to a additional point, you know?
All right. On that note, Hermione says, okay, I don't think you guys have a map of the Haunted Isles. Do you guys have a map?
No.
No, we do not.
Let me grab you a map really quick of the Haunted Isles.
Ooh.
Here's more of your map. And I think the place where you want to go is Smeerensburg. I don't think you want to go to Unicorn Island quite yet.
That sounds
Why
awesome.
can't we go to Unicorn Island? That sounds really cool. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you guys could fly straight to Unicorn Island. That's where the Shadow Temple is, I
Let's go
believe.
see some horny horses.
Well, why would so? What's there at Smeerensburg or whatever?
So Smeerensburg is like it's like a city that you can go to and rest at before going into the Shadow Temple, because that's a long travel that you have ahead of you guys. I don't want you guys to get worn out.
Is there any notable locations or areas in Smeerens, whatever, to look at or to?
There's a museum. There is a large competition that goes on every couple months called the Hunger Games.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord.
And what else is there?
Why would
There's not
any-
really much.
Why would anybody
There's like
want to do that?
So it's a big food competition. It's like a massive food eating competition.
Oh.
So I actually think you would do really good at that.
What are you insinuating?
What do you mean?
You like to eat food, Loaf.
I like to critique food. There's a difference.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's okay. I forgive you. Not many people know the distinction.
well, there is actually a critiquing portion of it too. You could be like a judge at the Hunger Games.
Hmm.
I swear we're going to run into Joey Chestnut, and I'm so excited.
Joey Chestnut.
Well, I guess we maybe want to step by. That seems kind of important. You know, we could try that.
So you guys want to leave Burke and you're going to travel to Smeerensburg. This is basically going to be a full day's travel to get to Smeerensburg.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have anything particular I want to do on the way to Smeerensburg, so I think you guys pretty much just take a trip. All three of you are on Dragonback. You fly through the sky. As you get above the mountains and you are heading over the sea, the main thing you do see is that black smoke starts to hit you really hard, especially at the higher altitudes, so you guys start to fly a little bit lower. And there is a lot of storm clouds to the southeast of the direction you're heading towards the Haunted Isles, but primarily it's pretty clear flying to Smeerensburg.
On the ride there, I'd assume we can basically just rest for most of it.
I guess you can take another long rest. Yeah, that seems fine.
Okay.
This is mostly going to be like a day's travel, so you guys are probably going to be arriving in the middle of the night.
I have a couple potions that I want to know what they do.
What?
Okay.
Do these potions in my bag give like 2 charges each?
Yes.
Okay. While we're like traveling, I want to take one
Oh no.
of the blue potion that I have in my bag. So for reference, for the listeners, we don't know what these do. They just say potion when ingested, and they have different pictures for each of them. We've had these G's since we fought Buffy.
These are both from Count Deku's castle.
Oh.
I thought this was when we killed Doofenshmirtz and we were
Oh,
just
this is
stealing
when we
shit.
killed,
stuff.
when we...
I am 90%
Yeah,
sure both of these, it's what Loaf found in Count Deku's bedroom, and he didn't have bag space, so he had to give them to Art.
Okay.
Whatever.
Is it the mystery potion that we got from
Yes.
Doofenshmirtz?
Maybe...
Okay.
Yes, Mystery
Yeah,
Potion is
maybe
from
Mystery
there,
Potion.
Health Potions were from there, and Mana Potions were from there.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Buffy's.
yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I want to take that little sip of the blue potion and try to discover what it does.
Is this in in the middle of the flight, the beginning of the flight, near the end of the flight?
I'm going to say this is right before we take off.
Okay, so right before you take off, you guys are right outside the library, and with 1 charge ingested, go ahead and roll a d4.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's probably going to be a plus.
That's a 2.
Nice.
Okay, you regain 3 health, and everything around you, the grass is all starting to grow really tall. A large pool of water is starting to form beneath you, and there's some palm trees that sprout up around you. And you can now take a short rest and have a long rest effect in this oasis.
That's very cool. Okay, so that's what that potion does. Do we want to roll the dice on the others, guys?
No, definitely not. Not right now.
So this potion is now updated. It is called Oasis in a Bottle. When ingested, you regain 1d4 plus 1 health, and the surrounding area turns into an oasis where your party can short rest to regain all of their health. So you can short rest and basically call it a long rest. Heck yeah, dude. That's a good potion.
That's a good potion.
Cool. Well, we'll ingest the one that's on fire at another time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, there's two, two little chugs for us. Do it together, David.
No.
I'm going to go ahead and reveal the map of Smeerensburg.
I'd also like to say I'm carving out the rest of my skull.
Okay, that's perfect. Skull can now be worn.
Nice.
Oh, sick.
So you guys...
You're wearing a skull?
My fossil.
That's so exciting. That's
Okay.
so cool.
So you guys
Anyways.
land in Smeerensburg, probably right here near the shipyard. And the main things that you notice is that the town seems pretty split on a height level. There's an upper ground and a lower grounds section of the city. The lower ground seems to have much darker buildings, while the higher ground has much brighter buildings. And there's all kinds of stuff for you to explore. Feel free to... Is there anything that you guys would like to visit?
I love Golden Pond. It's literally a pawn shop.
Golden Pond.
I'm excited about that. Baker Club.
Ooh, the museum.
Baker Pottery.
How much space was the potty again? 10? I put in the bag of holding or whatever.
Perfect.
There's a literal thieves guild. That might be... That's kind of intriguing.
It is pretty cool.
I'm going to put this book in there.
So you guys have arrived to Smeerensburg. It's pitch black. It's like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. And a gnome walks up to you and basically just greets you and says, "Oh, welcome to Smeerensburg. Is there something that I can help you with?"
Oh, no.
We were just kind of passing through. I think we're good.
If you would like to stay at the inn, there is a large inn in the center of town called the Circle Inn. That's the one I would recommend the most.
Okay.
So,
Is there another one?
Who are you supposed to be exactly?
Oh, my name is Doofenfather. And he reaches his hand up and tries to shake your hand.
I'm not.
Do you have like a son or something?
I have lots of sons.
Really?
Cool.
Can you
We don't
name
need
off,
to know
can
their
you name
names.
off the name of a few? I'm just wondering what that name of yours.
Doofenfire, Doofer, Doofenschmerz, Doofen Nifty, Doofen Swifty, Doofen Muffy, Doofen Stupid,
Doofen Muffy.
Doofen Trico,
Stupid?
Doofen
You hated him.
Tefto. I have lots of sons. I also have a daughter, Doofenilla.
Oh,
Doofenilla.
all right.
Doofenilla.
Wow.
Like a vanilla
Well,
wafer.
Doofenshmirtz is dead, so just letting you know.
What?
Yeah, he fell in a vat. Can you believe it? By
That's
accident.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
We
Wow.
shouldn't. I don't think you should be sharing.
That's a crazy thing that you heard on the street. Had nothing to do
That
with
he
Loaf.
casually fell into a vat? Yeah. Yeah, your son's dead.
Jeez.
The gnome is just like shocked and completely aghast and
It's
just...
very nice to meet you.
And then
we walk
Loaf
away.
just pats him on the shoulder. Tough luck. And then kept walking forward.
And Doofenfather just kind of looks at you guys and says, "What's his deal?"
I
Oh, to be clear, I'm walking with Loaf.
Oh, okay. Well, he looks at Yori then.
That's fair.
I'm sorry for your loss, and I follow them.
Okay, so y'all walk away from the shipyard area. Where would you like to go? Most places seem like they're shut down for the day.
Oh yeah, because it's late.
Sorry, had to do that, Yori. It's just, I had to one-up you, but I don't think I can one-up you stabbing a guy through the chest. So,
I mean, his chest looked pretty stable too, so I was really holding myself
Dude,
back.
what's
so.
the deal with that?
What are you talking about? What? What's going on?
I don't understand. Still to this day, your reasoning for killing that dude.
He kidnapped the kid. What do you mean?
So you...
Yes.
I guess I mean, I personally don't care one way or the other, but it was pretty
I'm just
badass.
like-
I'm not gonna lie, but I was.
Well, there's a part of me, Loaf, that is a little worried that he's gonna, we're gonna cross him and end up with a dagger in the chest. Is all I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
You guys should be fine. I like you guys.
just avoid
Should be.
hurting a kid. I guess that's the moral of the story. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I try to do every day, is not hurt a kid.
As you guys walk around this upper area, a lot of the houses you can tell have lots of like gardens. There's lots of like fenced in areas around their house where there's lots of like fruit and vegetables growing.
Man, Smeerensburg looks like it's kind of
Interesting.
hopping. Everybody's got their stuff to going.
It's a pretty upbeat, happy place on the upper side of the town.
Oh, I see what's happening. Okay.
Do you want to go check it out?
I mean, yeah, I think we ought to just wait for tomorrow morning to really get a view of what the city has to offer, right?
All right.
I mean, well, I wonder what the lower sector's like. Bet there's some nightlife there.
Do you care at all, Yori? Is there anywhere you feel compelled to go to, or no?
No, I mean, I was going to say we should probably go to the inn or the tavern, I guess.
I'm thinking Fisher Tavern. Let's go check
Yeah.
that place out.
Okay, so you guys head towards Fisher Tavern. It is, as you expected, quite hopping. It's pretty busy.
Let's go.
Lots of people are there drinking and having lots of different... there's a lot of different food being served to different people. And one thing that you notice is that there's a person there eating what looks to be a goblin head with goblin fingers on the plate next to it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And there's a person eating like a full bergmite, and the person behind the counter says, "Welcome to Fisher Tavern. How can I help you guys today? Would you guys like a round of goblin fingers?"
Yeah, absolutely. It's my favorite.
No thanks. It's all right.
Wait, Loaf, have you never had goblin fingers?
I don't intend to.
Oh,
Ever really.
Loaf, they're so good. You have to try them.
I'm all right.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I just have some allergies. Are these mine goblin fingers?
Oh Jesus.
These are mine goblin fingers, yes.
Mine goblin D's nuts.
I'm guessing you're cutting that out.
And he looks
You
at you
have
just
to
kind
leave
of
that in the
upset.
podcast. You have to leave it in. You have to.
Said he looks at me funny.
Yeah, he just looks at you kind of funny, like, what's wrong with mine goblins?
Can I get some goblin fingers, please?
No. Not. And then several people start to kind of approach on the outskirts. You think you can mess with me?
What? I'm alert.
Several people are starting to gather around, and he kind of stands up, and he's about 7 feet tall, and he says, "You don't mess with the man pouring the drinks.
Yori.
Yeah, Yori, come
Who
on,
do you
dude.
think you are?"
I'm just allergic
name's
to
Yori.
mine goblin fingers and nuts.
This is Yori.
Would you like some fingers?
Yes, please.
I would like some goblin fingers. Art's trying his best to get some.
He slams a plate down in front of Art and says, "Here's your goblin fingers.
Cool, man. What do I owe you?
2 silver pieces."
2 silver pieces. You got it. You got any ale?
Yeah, we have some ale. You get a free mug with an order of goblin fingers, and he slides you a mug of ale.
Heck yeah, man. Hey, you're all right. Hey, what's your name, man? Art reaches out his hand to shake it, to offer a handshake.
And he says, "My name is Tavarish. Tavarish the Great."
Tavarish the
So
Great.
And he shakes your hand.
how tall is this guy?
7 foot.
So he's shorter than the Great Kali.
True.
Who? Okay.
He's like a 80s wrestler?
Right. He was early 2000s. I would say like at the
Okay.
height of John Cena's.
Okay. He was like 7'1", 7'2". wasn't
Yeah, well, he's only like one inch taller, but I mean, still,
He was big.
he was a big guy.
He's big.
Elf fellow, have you ever eaten human before? I know the best ways to prepare human flesh.
Jesus.
I don't think I've ever tried human.
Yeah, you know, it probably doesn't taste very good, you know?
I can't imagine.
And multiple people start to walk up, encroach further onto Yori.
I'm not human.
Well,
Why?
What are you then?
certainly I'm not. Yeah, I just kind of just kind of slide over. Yeah, I'm certainly not me for sure. And I just kind of just slide over.
Los and ogre.
Yeah.
Are you the ogre of the Badlands?
Well, which Badlands?
Who's asking?
The Golgari Badlands.
Oh,
Are you the ogre there?
the ogre?
There's an ogre that lives in the Badlands.
Oh, no, I'm his cousin, second cousin twice removed. So I'm from a different Badlands, a couple 100 miles north or so. But yeah, I know him.
Cheers to the ogre of the Badlands! And everybody lifts a glass and they all
Art
cheer.
raises his glass.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Cheers.
Ogre of the Badlands is here,
Ogre
guys!
of the Badlands is here.
Ogre
Come
of
on,
the
guys.
Badlands.
Yeah.
Ogre
So
of the Badlands.
if you could, just forgive, Yori over there. He's kind of dense, If he said anything dumb, it's just we've been trying to just teach him some things,
He's our little buddy.
I
We're
think
doing
my
our
joke was
best.
pretty clever. I don't know about y'all. I read it somewhere.
See, here's him spouting dumb stuff again. Just forget about it,
Yeah. Don't think anything of it.
Yeah,
Agree.
I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a fan of him.
That's okay. A lot of times we aren't either.
Yeah, it takes a lot of patience, and I'm about that in this new age. So anyway, yeah. So
I gave you my Mountain Dew.
I was just about to say something, David. trying to lighten the mood.
At this point, a goblin walks up to Art and says, Can I take the plate from you? Are you finished eating the goblin fingers?
Hi.
No, I don't.
Hey,
no,
or
I don't.
no,
wanna,
you're not done?
No, I don't. I don't really. You talk to him. I don't want to talk to him.
What's your name, sir? I assume you're sir.
He says something, but you don't understand what he says.
Oh, I don't speak Goblin. Art, what's his name? What'd he say?
He didn't give a name. I don't want to talk to him.
My name is... Oh, he doesn't want to talk.
I speak Common. Do you speak Common? I can't understand it.
He doesn't speak common.
Okay.
And Tavares behind the bar says, he doesn't speak common.
What's his name? I'm just wondering.
He goes by Shun.
Okay.
Shun.
Shun.
Do you employ a lot of goblins here?
Yeah, we do. They're over by the mines. The unicorn mines.
Oh.
Okay.
It's the mine goblins.
That's what I'm allergic to.
Jesus. Sorry, I kept in character. Just like, oh god. All right. Anyway.
Hey, Fishers, come over here, please. Please escort this man out of the tavern.
Hell yeah, I got kicked out of the tavern. Heck yeah. What?
Completely. Let's go! He got kicked out of the lobby. This is amazing.
Great.
Okay, so now that he's gone, you're not done with your plate, Mr. Shun. This is not going to take your plate from you.
I'll be honest, Mr. the Great. I have a kind of disposition towards goblins as a whole. When they burned down the village that my parents were going to raise me in, and
Oh, okay, that's reasonable. You don't have to like the goblins.
good fingers though.
Thank you. What brings you here? What brings you here to Smeerensburg? We don't get a lot of guests here.
Well, I'll be honest, the Great, and please don't think me disrespectful, but our business is our own. What I can tell you is we will be traveling over to the mines.
Oh, the unicorn mines. That's perfect. You're going to deal with a lot of goblins over there.
Yes, definitely deal is the word.
So,
Yes.
I do have a question. Your employed goblins like that one, and I point to Shun or something. Do you eventually cut off his fingers, or no? How's that work?
No. The goblins that are peaceful, the mine goblins, have a bit of a problem with wealthy people. This mine goblin was able to turn his way, and he was willing to worship our god, the mighty Corn.
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 C-O-R-N? Corn? Or
Yes,
K-O-R-N?
the mighty Corn.
Okay.
C-O-R-N. Corn.
Okay.
Cheers to the mighty Corn!
To the
He does
mighty
another round of
corn.
cheers.
We cheer.
Art raises his glass again.
Yeah, I just...
Hey, big fella, would you like a mug of ale?
Yeah, I'll take one.
On the house. And he slams a mug of ale down for you.
Heck yeah, dude.
I walk over and grab it, and then I raise my glass, and I say, cheers.
To the mighty corn.
To the mighty corn.
To the mighty corn.
And I knock it down.
So, hey, Mr. the Great, I wanted to kind of just see, what you know. I know you're a tavern owner. You see a lot of people. Maybe you heard some things. What do you know of the black smoke that we saw coming in?
Oh, yes, the black smoke. That's been coming from the Unicorn Mines for the last 3-4 years.
Wow.
The Unicorn Mines. It's an old mining system from the old dwarven communities from back in the 200s and 300s of this realm. There's a bunch of different time periods with different rulers with the dwarfs, but most of the dwarfs kind of separated in the last 50 years or so. Most of them live here in Smeerensburg, but a couple of them have moved over to the southeast towards Tatooine, but they're mostly split up in these two different places at this point. The mines are abandoned, and they're currently completely locked down. Nobody's able to get inside.
So there's not even mine goblins there?
There's a village outside of the Unicorn Mines that is where the mine goblins live.
Okay. What's the purpose of the mine? Like, is there gold? Is there platinum? Like, what's the idea for the mine? Why are the mine goblins so interested there?
Yeah, so basically, long ago, the dwarven communities, they harvested emeralds, rubies, sapphires, topaz, and all kinds of things from that mine. It's honestly what gave them so much wealth and prosperity in their time back in the golden ages. Eventually, in the diamond age, the mine started filling up with this black smoke, and it became much less inhabitable. So they ended up sealing the cavern so that nobody went inside and gains these riches.
Gotcha. Out of game, or in-game, I guess. This is Harrison asking the question. What race is the guy's name? I just keep thinking of him as the Great.
Tavarish the Great appears to be human.
Cool. So, back in game, I guess. Art wants to ask, is it dangerous to go to the mines, or is there, do people go there often? What's the deal with them?
There's a decent bit of tourism that goes towards the mines, so there's a lot of people go visit the mines. They usually have to sneak over there and not bother the Asgarnia village, because those goblins will come after you. They can kind of appear peaceful, but if you don't speak goblin, then it's kind of difficult to handle.
So is it kind of a kill on sight type of thing? Like, what's the gauge there with the goblins?
So as long as you don't, present a lot of wealth, then they'll generally treat you with kindness.
Okay.
If you have a lot of gems on you, they're probably going to mug you.
So,
what's considered a lot of wealth?
A mug for everyone. More beer.
I think I'm good. I've had my beer.
By kindness, do you mean indifference or actually kindness?
Mostly indifference. They might treat you as their own and bring you in and introduce you to their leaders and stuff, but it's all kind of a trap. And then little Shun walks over to Art and pulls his shirt again.
What do you want?
I just want to take your plate. Can I take your plate, please?
Fine, it's empty. Go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. And he takes your plate.
So what would you consider to have wealth? Like, what is it, like monetary, or is it like just how you carry yourself? Like, what
does it look shiny?
It's all about being shiny, really.
About being shiny. Okay, well, Art is very shiny. That's a problem. Everything I have a steel helmet, steel mail, I have berserker greaves that are steel.
The armor with the Guifrog stone probably would be classified as shiny, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Are you asking Tavarish?
No. Let's see. What do I have that's shiny then, I wonder?
My entire kit.
Yori sneaks back in, and Tavarish just kind of stares you down and says, just stay quiet this time, please.
You get put in timeout. You literally get put in timeout. You weren't kicked out, you got put in timeout.
So are you guys sticking around for the Hunger Games?
I mean, we're on a mission. We probably can't stick around that long.
Okay.
Is it tomorrow morning? When is it?
It's about 3 days away.
Oh, okay. We might.
It depends.
You guys, we might be able to
Depends on
back by.
how well. Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends on.
We're always looking for more guests here at the Hunger Games. There's always looking for more people. We typically run out of people.
Gotcha. Well, hey, I wanted to ask real quick before we take off, because really, I mean, it's late. We traveled all through the night, and probably should get to bed before our journey tomorrow. Do you know of any ways? We're obviously out on our own. We're trying to make a little money. Do you have any quests or anything that are nearby that maybe we could do on our way to the mines?
I'd actually really like some gems from the mines, actually. I have this sword here, and he pulls a sword off his waist, and he says, there's a spot here for a gem. I would actually really like an emerald or sapphire or something.
Oh, okay.
I'd be willing to pay about a plat piece for a gem.
Oh my god.
Okay. I mean,
Does Yori know if he's talking about a kyber crystal or not?
He doesn't appear to be.
Okay.
yeah, okay, so let me ask you this. Last thing, again, before we leave. As far as in the mine, is it cleared out or is it still an active mine?
It is mostly cleared out. All that you should see in the mines is pretty much like the remnants of the old era of the dwarfs.
So do the goblins currently have all of the riches and everything from the mines?
So the mines are completely blocked off. Nobody's able to get in and nobody's able to get out.
Oh, okay. We will take that into consideration. Appreciate it. Appreciate the beer. Appreciate the kind
problem.
words. The fingers are great, again.
To the mighty corn! And he raises his glass.
To the mighty corn.
The mighty corn.
All right.
May he bestow you power.
Yes.
What did
absolutely.
I miss?
Let's just go. All right, so I say we go ahead and go to the Circle Inn to get a room for the night.
So something that you do notice as you walk by the houses in the lower area, a lot of the houses have deer heads and goblin heads hanging on the side, outside of the windows, kind of like reefs. And there's lots of arrows that's sticking out of people's houses.
Interesting. Okay.
Cool. So then you guys head back to the Circle Inn.
Yes.
You guys purchase a room without any issues. You guys take a nice little short rest until the sun breaks away. So then y'all wake up in the morning. At this point, it's bright and sunny. Lots of people are walking around the streets. There's lots of dwarfs, there's lots of gnomes, and there's lots of humans.
Guys, just as a question, did he offer any money for us getting that stone for him?
Oh, yeah. He offered us a plat piece.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay.
I mean, honestly, if that's what they're worth, we need to try to find as many as we can. I'm thinking Art wants to look around real quick and just see if there's anybody listening in.
Nobody's listening in.
Okay, just three of us. Cool. I'm thinking, we kind of raid the Goblin Village. They obviously, they're not the best type of people,
How
I'm thinking,
and this is out of game. How hot does that easy oven get?
I believe it says 350.
Only 350? I was hoping it was at least 2,000 degrees or somewhere around there.
whoa.
All right, up to 350. Okay. Yeah, I guess I got to look at it and see I was hoping it would be 2,000. Yeah, it says inside of all 350 degrees. Yeah, that's disappointing.
But yeah, I think a good course of action, guys, is if we raid the Goblin Village, maybe on our way back from figuring out what this black smoke is all about. I'm just saying.
Sure. Yeah.
Was there any place that you guys wanted to visit?
I don't know if I want to check out Twitter setup or startups.
I'll be honest, I don't really want to either.
There's Doofin Diner. Yeah. You can just end the bloodline or find out where all the children.
Hey.
Oh, you can stab Doofin.
Well, it wouldn't. I don't think it would. We'd have to kill all his kids to end the bloodline. But yeah.
I'd like to go to either the armory or the Golden Pawn, or both.
Let's go check out the armory, I think.
What's the Smeerensburg Museum about, though? And we could check out the museum.
We can stop by real quick.
I am interested, yes.
All right, to the armory. We'll do a little pass from the armory to the museum to the pond, and then leave out the side, to the east and head towards the mine that way.
So here is the inventory for the Baker Armory.
Oh.
The man behind the counter seems very put together. He says, "Welcome to Baker's Armory. Please look around at our goods. Let us know if we can prepare anything for you."
Hey, real quick. Do you know anything about the island to the east of us?
Nope.
Okay. Guys, do y'all see anything that y'all want to buy or sell?
The Hylian shield is cool, but I do not have 10 gold.
You don't have 10 gold?
Not to spare.
I do. Do you want that for sure?
No. Because I've got my gloves. If I have a shield, I can't double punch.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah.
Yee.
It is cool. I said, I'd straight up, I'll buy you a shield. I don't care.
No, you're
Art's
good, thank
bad
you.
with money anyways. He'd probably give the dude 12 pieces instead of 10.
Jeez. You asked if you could make us anything. What do you make?
Yeah, so I make swords and quivers and armor. I also do some food preparation. I don't have a lot of, things.
Don't have a lot of things prepped. It's gonna kick me out again. I need to calm down.
Suddenly the shopkeeper's going to be like, you, monster, get out.
Yeah, so the main things that I prepare for people to eat, we have lots of, vegetable arrangements. There's celery and asparagus and green peppers, and
Gotcha, so the gross food.
he just looks at you with his mouth open, and
I like asparagus.
you're a fisher, aren't you?
What?
Fishers aren't
You
welcome
pegged
here.
it. Yeah, he is
Dang,
a
I'm
fisher.
not- What?
No, it's
All three of you are gestured to leave the store.
Okay. Deuces.
Oh my
Your store's crap anyways, dude. Bye.
God. I was gonna ask if the food does anything. Dang it!
There's another dwarf just outside the store who's just glaring you down. He's wearing bright clothing, and he kind of stares you guys down as you guys walk to the Smeerensburg Museum.
Okay.
Why do people keep giving us these looks?
Hey, dude.
Why do people not like us around here?
If they say, "Are you this?" that those people aren't welcome here. You shouldn't.
I didn't say
yeah.
us. I said you. There's a difference.
I don't understand why you sold me out, Loaf. I thought we were friends.
It must have been the cap, and I lifted up. I'm sorry.
Out of your bag.
I'm sorry about
Out of
that.
your bag.
It was the cap. I apologize.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks, man. Let's go to the museum.
This is the conversation as you walk to the museum. As you walk in the museum, there are lots of easels in the middle of the area. On the back wall, there is a desk where you could talk to an attendant. And then on the side rooms, there are paintings all across the back walls of all different shapes and sizes. And somebody greets you as you enter the door.
Oh, I understand.
Welcome to the Smeerensburg Museum. How are you here to purchase or are you here to sell?
I don't think we've got paintings to sell. We were just kind of poking through. We saw it as a museum, and we like art, so
You like me?
no.
Oh, he doesn't like art.
Well, then this might not be the best place for you.
I got something to
Okay.
sell.
And he turns around and starts walking towards the back wall, and he gestures to you to follow them.
So we follow.
Okay, so you follow him to the back desk. He says, well, this is my friend. Her name is Vanessa. Please work with Vanessa for her to give you a quote on your artwork. And she says, okay, so the main thing that we're looking for right now, we're looking for any kind of magical paintings. So there's lots of different paintings out
Oh,
there,
God.
all throughout the realm that we are looking for. There's one particular one called the Starry Night painting. It was painted by Leonardo, and there's only 5 in existence.
It's not true.
That's the wrong guy.
So the Starry Night photo, it looks like
Van
Isn't that
Gogh.
Van Gogh or something?
it has
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
no Van Gogh is not the painter of Starry
Starry
Night.
Night
Yeah,
guys.
it's not.
this universe.
But in my
That's
mind,
correct.
it just
Okay. All right.
So the key thing with the Starry Night photograph is it has these blue swirls in the sky. You have the sun in the upper right corner. Then you have a castle on the left hand side.
Very pretty.
Is that the sun or the moon?
so
It's the moon.
It's the moon. You're 100% right. That's 100% my fault. But yeah, these photographs
Aren't
are
you the
magical.
curator?
They have the ability to absorb light and then redistribute it into new places. It's a very
Oh.
magical, impactful painting. There's only 5 in circulation, and we have one
Oh.
of them here today. But we're looking to buy more if
Interesting.
if you know where we can find the others. What do you guys have to sell? Was it a painting?
yeah, we don't have that one. But
don't know.
it's a new modern-esque type of painting.
Ooh,
I'm scared as to what you're about
I'm
to pull
excited.
Just as a demonstration of what I'm talking about, is there a blank canvas around here? I'm just wondering.
out. Oh, I know what he's gonna do.
And she pulls a canvas off of the back wall where it's just completely white. She places it on the desk in front of her.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. What I'm gonna do is something really neato. So then I grab the ink that I have in my bag.
Okay.
The tiny bottle of ink.
The tiny bottle. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
And then what I do is I ask, hey, I don't have a lot of ink here. Do we have any can I get some water to like dilute it just a smidge, so I have a little more? So then I get a little bit more ink, not a lot of dilution. Anyway, I grab and then I throw the jar at the canvas to make an ink splatter, a very modern-esque ink splatter across the canvas.
Right. Okay. It definitely scares her when it happens, and it kind of explodes and goes all over the ground. She's like, "Whoa! What was that for? Oh my gosh! It looks gorgeous."
Yes.
That's awesome.
Go ahead and roll performance really quick.
I had a 19, straight up.
Let's go.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh! It's gorgeous. Thank you for making this for us. This is one of a kind art.
You're good at. Let's go.
Now, I can't just. And then I turn around. I start acting just mildly pompous. I can't just give it away for free, as you are aware. It will cost you.
This was my canvas and my water.
Art steps in. Ma'am, as a curator of an art museum, you should know that the creator's mind and the creator's vision is worth way more than the materials given.
Oh, you are 100% correct. You are 100% correct.
You're not going to make a roll persuasion.
That was actually a really ridiculous good comeback. So, yeah.
So, what are you looking for this masterpiece?
I turn to everybody and then I'm just like, we kind of like huddle up a little. So what do you think this thing's worth?
Quick little
I was just winging it. What do you think we can get out of this?
I mean, I think we get it's art. We can get
how much is the
bottle
worth?
A plat piece a piece.
I don't. Okay,
how
I don't think
about
she's going to give us a plat piece.
Let's try.
You want to? Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay. Turn around. I believe that one would be at least worth at least 3 platinum pieces.
Ooh.
I feel like we're undervaluing it for you. I think, just because you've been so gracious. So 3 platinum pieces. I think that is almost like giving it away.
Mm-hmm.
And she pulls out some notepads and she starts scribbling some stuff down on it. And she's very, very intently thinking about the cost and the price.
Art says 5, 4, 3.
Oh my god.
2, 1.
So, quick question.
Okay.
Before I can accept this offer, I want to, don't get me wrong. But I just had a quick question. Do you worship the mighty corn?
No.
No, we don't.
Can I roll a perception to see maybe like what she's actually trying
let's do that.
Get out of us?
Let's do that.
Yes, go ahead and roll insight. Roll insight.
Before we were just like, yeah, let's just roll this 50-50 die.
That was a nat 20.
Let's go. Loaf is on something today.
With a nat 20, you can tell that she does worship the mighty corn.
All hail the mighty corn, Art yells.
All hail
The mighty corn is in fact who we admire and revere.
All hail.
May their great power be with you. 3 platinum pieces is a deal. And she reaches out to shake your hand.
I shake, and then I'm like, it does pain me to give away this beautiful piece of work, but I know it's in proper hands.
Oh my god.
Yes, we will take great care of it here. And she goes over to the left-hand side of the room, and she takes a picture off of the wall and puts your picture up.
Dude, you got such a good artist last name, too.
Verbrand.
That's so good.
Actually good. Yeah.
Like, that's an original Verbrand. That sounds so legit. Dude, let's just sell art to the Smeerensburg Museum. That's how we make our riches.
Jeez.
You literally threw ink on a page and we could give it 3 plat. You rolled so well. That was awesome. I gave myself a plat.
Why'd you give yourself a plat?
Wait.
Because I distributed it.
You didn't get any money.
You're
3
right.
plat pieces went to Loaf.
You're right.
Oh my god.
Okay, well,
You should definitely split that with us because we helped you.
I'm gonna Loaf will hand out the coinage according to the assistants.
Oh my gosh. So I
According
get my
to
plat piece
To
right.
who assisted him. He looks over at Art, puts his hand on his shoulder. Here, bud. I hand you a plat.
I helped you. I said all hail the corn.
Oh, you were just going with the group.
No.
Here, I'm gonna bring mine down to 2 plat, and then I'm gonna hand 1 to Art, and then I look over at Yori and kind of just sigh. Here, I hand 5 gold pieces to you. That's it.
Oh my
You
lord.
just felt it.
He is the artist.
He's just like, well, you gave half the effort. I appreciate that.
Well, Mr. Verbrant, it's great for you to be here. I really appreciate your time and your energy. And anytime that you stop by Smeerensburg, make sure you stop by the Smeargle Museum, and we would love to get another piece of art the next time you're here.
Yes, ma'am. We will absolutely be doing that. We really enjoyed our time here. Time for us to go. Y'all have a good rest of your day. And we run like thieves.
Okay, so out of character, even though Loaf is a douche, you can add 5 gold pieces to your money, Yori. Just throw
Oh,
that out there.
5 more? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, so the whole plat piece, or is just the 5
Yeah.
total?
Yeah, okay.
But I didn't give him the plat specifically. I gave him the gold just because
Oh my God.
I wanted to
Okay,
keep the
okay,
platinum
okay.
coin.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I
He's
mean,
like a little salty. I'm like, here you go. I'll give you 10 gold pieces because I don't want to give you the platinum
my
coin.
plat.
So now you guys walk into the Golden Pond, and there's multiple dwarfs all throughout the place. You see just about everything, all kinds of, just random items of all kinds. You see some beds, you see some clocks, you see some guitars, you see some gold coins in a case. You see all kinds of random stuff. And there's multiple dwarfs all throughout the store. There's also a couple of lizard folk and a gnome even. And then a man behind the counter says, "Ooh, welcome to Golden Pond."
Hey.
Hi.
Yeah, hey, I'm Art. This is Yori. This is Loaf. We were just kind of curious what you got going on here.
Oh, yes. Welcome, Arts, Yori, and Loaf. Yeah, so basically, the Golden Pond, we do all kinds of artifact purchases. If there's anything that you guys are interested in selling, I'd be happy to buy it from you.
Do you also sell artifacts?
We do also sell some artifacts. He turns around to the back table, and I need all 3 of you to roll a D100.
I got a 95. Wow.
I got a 15.
62.
So he pulls out a large black rock and puts it on the desk. I have this large black rock. It's beautiful. He pulls out a harp and says, "I have this beautiful lyre here." And then he also pulls out a bag of boozle beans.
Oh my gosh.
And then he also pulls out what looks to be like a chimney of sorts.
A chimney? What?
Yeah, it just looks like a weird chimney.
Oh, hey, look.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so there's like a chimney sword, there's like a harp, then there was boozle beans, and then there was just like a black rock.
Was the 15 the black rock, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
The 15
Yeah.
was the black rock.
Yeah, all right.
What's that harp's deal, dude?
Yeah. It's very pretty.
Oh, yes, it's just a cool artifact. It plays really nice music, and sometimes when you play it, it kind of summons different animals to your location.
Oh, be kind to you? Like, what's the...
Usually they maul you.
Oh,
my
sick.
God. Try to
So
kill
that's
you.
a terrible harp. That's the worst harp.
So, what's the deal with the rock?
You did say he specializes in artifacts.
Yeah.
Honestly, this rock is kind of one of my motivational pieces of work. It's something that you can hold on to, and it makes you just feel
Boulder?
motivated to it makes you feel a little bolder. You're
It's a
right.
rock.
That's it.
Hey,
Speaking of motivational things,
Oh,
so I'm doing this promotion
no.
where if I have this game that you can play as a group, and if you guys can figure out the motivational phrase, I will give you 50% off on one item.
Oh, how much are the items currently?
Yeah,
The rock is 1 gold piece.
that's not too bad.
Oh,
The harp is 10 gold pieces.
Nah.
And the chimney sword is 20 gold pieces.
Chimney
before we play the game, what's the chimney sword do?
So the chimney sword, it's a big, large bludgeoning weapon, and that it can also make a smoke cloud or something. And he presses a button, and it kind of just spurts out a little bit of smoke.
is that it? Like a little bit of smoke, or is it like...
He barely taps the button, and it does a small bit of
little
smoke.
O-ring in the air.
Just yeah, exactly. So would you guys like to play this motivational speeches game?
Yeah.
Sure, whatever. Yeah,
Sure.
all right.
Okay.
Sure.
So if you guys can guess it, if you guys can fill in the blanks, I will give you an item 50% off. But if you fail to do so, Nothing happens. I'll just give you the motivational phrase and you'll feel better afterward.
Okay.
Art's very good at this, so
Who is?
Art is so good at this.
Here is your phrase.
Oh, we're playing Hangman.
Are we seriously about to play Hangman? That's so exciting.
Feel free to ask any questions if you need any help. Name's Rick, by the way.
How many questions do we get?
You get like 1 or 2 questions. I'll give you 3 questions, but just for you guys. Don't tell anybody else. Any winks at you.
All right.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
What? You got it already?
How did you get that? That's
Nice.
insane. All right. How did you?
That
Rick roll,
chronically
dude!
online. Chronically online. That's what you are.
Whoa. You got it. That was my motivational speech. Which of these items would you like for 50% off?
Rain Man over here. Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Do any of y'all want the sword?
I don't know what the sword does. I don't think it's worth 10 gold.
I mean, is
I
it...
kind of want the harp.
What do you want to do
So
with
you want to just get mauled by animals? That's what you're planning on doing? Or do you plan to play the harp and then toss it to the closest enemy and then they get mauled?
Ooh, we could play it in the middle. So Art wants to say this to Yori. We could play the harp in the middle of the Goblin Village later and just let the animals do the
my
work.
God.
True, they'll come in and just start mauling everything indiscriminately,
That's
right?
perfect.
I don't think they just head right to the guy with the harp, right? Or if they...
It's
do they?
got to be indiscriminately. Yeah,
has to be.
that's
Like,
the
they have to
plan.
come in
Okay.
just in anger and just... Yeah.
Harp, final answer.
Okay, so the harp was 10 gold pieces, so I'm going to give it to you for half off, or 5 gold pieces.
Okay. Yori, you want to pay for that?
How did you even manage that? My brain didn't even...
Because he's chronically online.
Yori, you want to go ahead and give him the 5 gold pieces for that harp?
I'm not paying for it.
What do you mean?
That wasn't my idea. I have 12 gold.
You said you wanted the harp.
Not that bad.
Fine. Jeez, cheapskate. Okay,
I gave you Mountain Dew, remember?
you're right. Okay, I'm gonna give it to him.
He's very happy with the money as it gets into his hand.
Thanks, man.
Would somebody like to read the Lyre of Ire?
Yeah, I got it. Lyre of Ire. Interesting. Instrument. While held as an action, you can play the Lyre of Ire to summon a random lower level monster from a predetermined table. Limit 1 per long rest. I also have my Horn of Music, which says while held, you have advantage on all rolls regarding musical instruments. Is there any sort of rolls?
If you hold both, and I tell you the animal while holding the lyre, and you don't like that animal, you can roll again.
Sick.
Nice.
Sick. So it's just one animal? That's not as cool. But anyways,
Rick says, very well done on the motivational speech. I'm glad that you guys will enjoy that Lyre of Ire. It's been sitting in my inventory for a little while. I hope it serves you well.
told you guys I was good at this. Now, how did y'all not, catch, hi, my name's Rick?
I heard him say Rick, and I was like, haha, roll.
I don't know. I just don't spend that much. I don't dedicate that amount of energy into that sort of thing. I'm sorry. It's just I get you're the music major, so you caught on quick. But to me, I was just like, all right, his name's Rick. All right, great.
Who cares?
I look at Rick and I'm like, you want real motivation? Go over to the Smeerensburg Museum and look at the painting from Rembrandt. If you really want to know what true happiness is. I'm just letting you know. And then I walk out.
Yeah, I don't really go over there.
She worships the corn god, though.
Yeah, we all worship the almighty corn.
Oh, I thought that was just a... Yeah.
Do you not worship the almighty corn?
No, we do.
Of course we worship the almighty corn, but I'm just saying, I feel like if you just went over there one time, if you just take our word for it, positivity and all, I think your life will be changed for
I
the
don't
better.
think I'll be allowed inside, so I'm good.
Interesting. Okay.
I'll stay right here.
Y'all have fun with y'all's crazy culture. We're gonna go ahead and go
Pity.
to the next place we're gonna go. And Art leaves.
Okay, so y'all leave. Where would you like to head next? Are you planning to head on to the Goblin Village?
I think we're gonna go to the mine.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Is that right, guys? Y'all'd rather go check out the black smoke?
Yeah. I
First.
think. Yeah.
Okay, so then you guys hop on your dragon and you guys start riding towards the mines. As you guys approach, you see the entrance to the mine, but you also see a large village directly in front of it. And then you also see a bunch of, like, ruins. But you do see a lot of goblins going in and out of the village and walking to the mines and then walking back. But you guys aren't close enough to cause any attention at this point in time. What would you guys like to do?
Can we get a good gauge on how many goblins are in this village?
If you start watching for, like, let's say a minute, you probably have seen about 10 different goblins walk to the mines and back. And there's lots of people walking around the outside of the little village. It's probably 4 to 5 buildings. It's nothing spectacularly large, but you can definitely tell that there's a good number of goblins there.
Gotcha. So realistically,
We don't want to fight them.
we're looking at taking on 5 goblins apiece.
If that, like, probably
Unless we did some, like, aerial strikes. Like, what if we dropped some grease on the village and just burned it to the ground?
more. Yeah, you just drop a bunch of napalm on them.
Like, I'm just saying, like, we could really make this easy on ourselves.
Let me
Actually-
look.
Art definitely wants to burn this village down.
Oh my gosh. You speak Goblin, right? Is that canonical?
It is.
But it's because my uncle raised me to, like, hunt them, like, kill them. So
Oh
we,
my
like,
God.
learned the language because they were the ones that burned my village down. Not these goblins. These goblins are totally innocent, but
Something else that you guys see within the village is a large stone statue of a goblin. The statue's about 5 feet tall.
the Goblin King, probably. I would assume. Hey, Loaf, how do you feel about burning this village down?
Why aren't you asking me?
I mean, I don't really care about that.
Okay, great.
If
So
that's
let's
what
do
you're-
it. Yeah.
Oh, you okay? So
Y'all sound like Yori.
Yeah.
Well, these are goblins. They're different.
yeah, that's fine. Let's just do it.
Can you, like, drop a big, massive vat of grease on the main building?
So what I'm thinking is we could probably like aerial drop grease onto the building, like fly a dragon over, kind of dump grease all the way around, and then maybe
Yeah.
we could shoot a firebolt or lightning strike at it and light the
Or
whole
just
thing
a
ablaze.
fire breath, right?
Or any of our dragons
Or
can shoot
fire
breath
breath.
at
I
it.
mean, that's cool. I mean, that works.
I have fire arrows as well. We have the ability to ignite this place.
Oh my God.
I mean,
Yori,
okay,
are
all
you
right.
in?
So, who wants to fly the dragon? I guess I'll fly the dragon over and drop the grease on top of the main building. We'll start with that.
Okay.
I guess.
Great. Yori, you want to shoot the next fireball at the main building and ignite it?
I don't have fire. I have lightning.
You don't have any fire abilities? Okay, well then Hogarth can do it.
I mean, I guess I could drop the grease and then my dragon can just shoot the fireball at it. I mean, it's not a big deal. I guess, but I have to think about like how far is the drop for the grease? Let's see, grease.
Well, here, let's just do a tandem attack where you drop the grease and then I'll fly out behind you with Hogarth and ignite it as we pass.
That sounds good. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Yori, are you in?
Yeah, I'll pull Ampharos out and just be on the outskirts waiting.
You can get the stragglers as they try to run.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right. So that's what we'll do then. Take him out of the ball, and then I mount the dragon, and then I
Okay.
grab my stick of butter as I'm prepared to drop the butter onto the building and create the grease.
Begin the attack.
Let's do it. I take off with Grumble, and we just start flying off toward the main building.
And this episode was voiced by Harrison Clark as Art, William Brito as Loaf, David Kelly as Yori, and edited and DM'd by Harrison Weiss. Please follow us on X at Tides of Terragos or on Patreon at patreon.com/Tides of Terragos.
Swirly. I know, it was a joke. Apparently not a funny one.
Ooh, wappa, doo, wappa, boo, wappa.